Join us as we explore the city with a mile-high passion for the good life on Discovering Denver. One of Denver's sweetest deals is here at Hammond's, where the city's high altitude and dry air help create something special.
Humidity is hard candy's worst enemy. So this is the perfect climate. Yes, it's a perfect place for it.
And Hammond's has been making perfect candy here for the past 83 years. Christmas candy, candy canes, marshmallow treats, and licorice gumdrops. Each one made the old-fashioned way.
We make everything by hand, the same way it was made back in 1920. So we use the same methods and the same recipes that we used back then. Most hard candy these days is machine-made.
Machines are scarce at Hammond's. The few you do see only reinforce the company's long-standing reputation.
We are the largest handmade candy company in America. When I first started here, I was like, you gotta be kidding me, where are all the machines? And now I look at it and I walk in other places, I'm like, you got way too many machines. We might not produce as much candy as all the other candy companies, but the fact that we are producing in large quantities handmade candy year-round is amazing.
Hammond employees pull, bend, dunk, and wrap about 400,000 pounds of candy a year, most of it for a certain holiday season.
It's Christmas all the time here. That's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. We start making candy canes in the beginning of January, and we have to do that in order to have enough to fill our orders at Christmas time.
Peppermint candy canes are Hammond's best-selling item. Master candy maker Dave Camp pulls each cane by hand. The soft peppermint is cut with scissors. The canes are then curled and sorted. From start to finish, it takes about an hour and a half for a single candy cane to be made and prepared for shipment. Of all the handmade candies here, the most difficult is the round Christmas tree crystal cut. Creating the quarter-inch Christmas tree design in the center takes skill and some real muscle. And it starts with some very large lumps of colored candy mixture.
It's just got green right here, this is brown, and this amber color is what the candy actually looks like when it first comes out, and that'll be our white color.
The amber candy is placed on a puller. Just like pulling taffy, the machine stretches the hot mixture.
This here's my flavor. This is a wintergreen flavor.
Pulling draws air into the candy mixture and lightens the colors. Almost magically, the amber changes into white.
And our white looks pretty good. We'll go ahead and stop.
Dave then kneads the green mixture to cool it. Controlling the heat is important in candy making. If the mixture's too hot, you can't work with it. But if it's too cool and it hardens, you've got another problem.
If it gets hard, it's like working with a rock. I don't have to go to the gym. This is my gym right here at work. All right, there we go. That's our nice green color.
To create the Christmas tree design, the candy is first cut into long triangular strips. It's a two-man job. Then it's a race to form the pattern while the candy's still soft. The triangles are pieced together like a three-tiered Christmas tree puzzle.
See there, he's got the three different sections right here. This is the very top, the small one. What he did is he took 4 white triangles on the side of it and left an open spot on the bottom.
Each piece of the green candy is stacked. The design is beginning to take shape, but there's still more.
All right.
Dave then prepares what will become the candy's outer jacket.
All right, bud, I'm ready for you over here. Let it slowly stretch out. There we go, get it all like that. Here's our jacket, our final product almost. See, as you work, it gets a lot harder. 10 more minutes on the table, it would have been a solid rock. So, it's a real timing thing. You gotta work real fast and you don't get a lot of chance to mess up. If you do, you just stop and scrap the whole thing because we can't use any bad candy.
It's now one massive 50-pound piece of sweet stuff. As it turns, the candy gets longer and longer, with Dave helping the process along. Soon he's gotten the heated candy stretched and pulled as thin as a rope. Then he cuts it with a knife.
See, there's our Christmas tree.
Next, Dave slices the candy into lengths and passes it down the table.
Once it hardens up, he'll be able to run it through our cut rock machine at the end of the table, and that'll just break it up into the tiny little pieces you see in the bin.
It's remarkable to see the tiny end product, knowing the 50-pound slab of mixture it started from. A visit to Hammond's Candy does more than take you back to a time before calories mattered. The Christmas candy and the handmade tradition all evoke a time when life was simpler.
People will remember the good times. And candy and hard work are two things a lot of people remember. And we're lucky because we still do it here that way. And we don't plan on changing anytime soon.
Hammond's Candy is a treat everyone will enjoy. But it's not the only handmade product to try in Denver.